wanted to do an updated video. It's been about 5 years since I've gone off grid. I just want to go over a couple things that I've purchased and things that I still have originally. Um, this is my original Flexmax 80. It's been doing great for about 5 years. I had an issue with it about a year ago, but it was covered under warranty. Everybody at Outback was very nice. I got it shipped out to them, and they shipped it right back with it fixed, so no issues there. This is my Midnite solar classic. I think it's a 100 amp, I believe. One thing I don't like about this compared to the Flexmax 80 is that if it's a day where it's mostly sunny but you have a cloud passing by here or there, the Flexmax will actually, drop down in wattage, say from, 600 watts down to maybe 100 or so when the cloud passes through. The Midnite solar will actually just like shut off for about, sometimes like up to 3 minutes or so. And if you're running a high load like I am right now, I'm charging my Chevy Volt. It can really deplete your batteries pretty quick, so it's really kind of frustrating. Not real happy with it. I've tried to find it in the settings to where it would turn back on faster. Maybe just an adjustment, but I can't find it anywhere. So that's kind of frustrating. I think if I was going to get another one, I'd probably just go with another Flexmax, which I'm thinking about upgrading here pretty soon anyway. My Gopower 2000 watt inverter, 24 volt. This has been the best thing that I've purchased so far. I've had it for 5 years and not had a single issue with it. I've overdrawn it a couple times. It just shuts itself off. I've stressed this thing to the max, and it's been 5 years, and I have not had a single problem with it. And actually, when I do my upgrade, I'm probably going to get another 2000 watt Gopower. Highly recommended. I can't say enough good things about it. The only thing that is sometimes a little bit frustrating with it is if it's, if you're only drawing like 200 watts, the internal fans will not kick on. They only kick on under a high load. So if you notice, I have this fan here on it all the time so that it doesn't overheat. It will overheat and shut itself off. Even under a small load. So that's the only drawback with it, but I really can't say enough good things about it. I've not had a single issue with it. I've got, for my battery bank, I've got K2 Energy. They're 120 watts a piece. These are 12 volts, 10 amp hours a piece, and I've just got them in a series parallel to make 24 volts. And these are great too. I've been using these every day for about 3 years now. If you're thinking about going solar, or off grid, the batteries are the most important thing. I try to start off with AGM and lead acid batteries. Just do yourself a favor and just start off with lithium. They're so much better. They last so much longer, obviously. And the last thing that I'm going to do is a little review on this. I also run some things off 12 volt. I've got like a water pump and some other little things. And sometimes I'll use a 12 volt system just as a backup, for extra power. You get a couple cloudy days. But this is pretty good. It's a Midnite solar kit. Or they call it the kid or something like that. It's okay. It seems to do okay, but I've had a couple issues with it where the software on it locks up, and I'll notice my voltage will stay the same for a couple days and realize that the software's locked up on it. so you have to disconnect it from the battery to reset it. So it happens maybe once every 2 or 3 months. Not a huge deal, but kind of annoying. But otherwise, it's pretty good for, you know, what I've had it for, and I've had it for about a year or so, and no real major issues with it besides the software locking up on it. So, all right, if you guys have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks.